Good morning. This is Reverend Nate. Thank you for checking in on Reverend Nate's podcast. This is the Church of Dude, coming at you from Florence, Texas, the land of thegrass.
Pretty much.
There is no hill in sight.
Well, there's a little bit of hill.
There's a little bit of hill.
Kind of hill country. A little bit. There's definitely not any sand or water.
So guys, I got my man Matt here. He's working with me on this Church of Dude.
What is your goal?
So we got a couple things. We got a couple goals. I'm trying to get the world to relax. That's first and foremost. The world is uptight. It's going crazy. I can't hold my sanity, and I can tell the rest of the world can't hold their sanity.
It's way too stressful.
Way too stressful. So we just gotta calm down. We gotta relax. Take it easy. Tell the rest of the world to take it easy.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, man. Life's all right. It ain't nothing gonna happen. That's But yeah. So I mean, it's all about just relaxing, being a dude, taking it easy, enjoying the scenery.
The little things. Sometimes.
Little things.
I appreciate the little things. So that's your first goal. Is to just you want the world to relax.
I want the world to relax.
Just take it easy.
That was definitely the big selling for me. What was it? 10 years ago, 2015, when I kind of started building the whole thing, and then 10 years later, I'm now putting it all together.
Just a brief interlude.
It's a brief interlude. It's a typical dudist, length of time.
Yeah. It could be anywhere from 10 minutes to 10 years.
That's right.
No limits. No limits.
There is no limits.
It's never too late, right?
Never too late.
So you got, other than you getting the world to relax, it's a formidable goal.
Mm-hmm.
As far as your website and this endeavor we have going here, what are your main goals? What would you like to see come out of that? What would you like to achieve with that? And this goes into the store as well. We're gonna have some merchandise for sale.
Yeah.
Some pretty cool cutting edge AI stuff, and it'll be
definitely
fun.
some cool stuff coming up.
And we're gonna get all the dudes to participate.
And I wish I could just throw it all down at once. Money is definitely an issue. I'm not begging for y'all. I mean, I'm begging, but I ain't begging for y'all to support me. But I could use all the support I can get right now.
What's worse, begging or pleading?
But that's true, begging, pleading.
Are we pleading or begging? We're on one of them. Whichever one's the lesser of the two evils.
That's right. But no, I mean, it's money is definitely an issue, but it's not holding us back, man. We're going full speed.
If you can contribute to a cause that is for the better good.
Yeah.
By all means, you'll see the info at the end of, I'm sure at the end of your show or on your page.
Right. And it's about community, man. It's about bringing people together and trying to let go of the stupid that's been holding us back. Just relax and enjoy.
Dude you can be.
Be the happiest dude you can be. Dude, I've been watching. Okay, just a little quick sideline. And I don't know if I could. Well, I'll plug him now and see what happens later. So Josh the intern, he's this dude on YouTube. He does a bunch of stuff in Europe. Goes, does bike riding trips. But he finds stuff on Google Earth and abandoned villages and stuff. Just absolutely wild. And
that must be cool, though.
Oh man, and the dude goes through so much work to do it too. So I give him a lot of credit. But Josh the intern, man, he is awesome. I don't understand how this dude is so happy. Like this dude,
will like that, I guess.
this dude will be like trekking through woods, carrying his bike.
He's doing what he wants to do. He's enjoying life, though.
Oh man, well he'll be talking about he'll lay down on the ground after he gets out of the woods. Lay down and be like, oh my God, that was.
That's the full experience.
But the dude will always be smiling.
Yeah.
He'll always be happy. And just loving life, and it is great. I mean, number one, he is doing something he loves, and that's
an ultimate goal right there.
That is
just
ultimate.
Be happy with what you're doing.
Yeah.
And enjoy life. I mean, if you don't get to enjoy life, then there's really not much to it. It's just pretty much sucks all around otherwise.
Yep.
So you got to enjoy it,
And
even just if it's just the little things.
And that's the true goal of a dudist or a dude, is just to enjoy life, man.
Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, be happy. But it's not about being lazy. You know, that's what everybody thinks. It's about being lazy. And yeah, you got to take a moment to breathe or whatever. Certainly helps, you know.
You definitely got to have that time.
You got to have a moment to meditate and stuff like that. But,
yeah, absolutely. But as a dude, if you handle your shit as a dude,
handle your shit.
Then all those things come and fall into place.
Yeah.
Everything's good then.
So you got to take care of business. You got to take care of yourself. And like I was saying in my last videos, you got to feed
yourself, help your fellow dude.
You got to feed the monkey. You can't, you know, just go living under a bridge. I mean, as much as
I've been there, done that once.
Been there, done that. I have
wasn't pleasant.
Shit.
It was an experience.
It was definitely an experience.
But on the other aspect of it, where I really didn't have any help I could even reach out to get.
And that's and
that's real. That's real too. But if you're listening to this, at least you can know that if you got other dudes now that
people know,
we're here
man.
to help.
People understand.
Yeah, that's part of the dude thing too, is to help your fellow dude. You know, as you can. I mean, I'm not saying overextend yourself, but if you see a fellow dude in need, it is the dude responsibility of the dudely thing to do.
Yeah.
To help another dude out.
And you gotta be careful because there are some danger. Danger moments, but
you gotta use your better judgment. But you know, if you get that feeling, you know, that you should help a dude out, you'll know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll get that feeling. You'll be like, yeah, this good. This, you know, yeah. So we got. So we're trying to build a community. We're trying to build a thing for dudes to get together, to feel safe. And I mean, it is kind of like a religion, but it's not.
More of a philosophy or a way of life.
It's a family.
Or a perspective.
And it is. It's totally a way of life. That's the way I look at it. I kind of got a weird... Like, I am definitely a Dudist priest for sure. I got the Dudist philosophy. But...
some people might call it a vibe or whatever.
It's a vibe, yeah. But, you know, I was raised Protestant.
It's that positive energy, you know. I was raised Protestant too. My dad was a Pentecostal preacher.
Oh yeah, I imagine that was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was an experience.
But yeah, so I mean, I kind of felt that all this religion stuff was force-fed and all this, you know, and I had to go find my own way because I didn't believe what they were telling me.
They lost their focus or lost their...
Well, it was just, you know, repeating the same thing over and over again. You keep repeating it, it ain't going to change anything. Come on now.
You can repeat the same thing over and over, but if you don't feel it, you don't understand it, it's never going to progress anything more than that. So I try to keep the dude philosophy simple.
Keep the dude philosophy, and that's it, man. It is so simple. If you just relax, you'll find out it'll all work out.
Clearer. Different opportunities present themselves to you.
Yep. Oh, that's another thing. When you stop stressing and you just take a step back and say, hey, I'm going to get a cup of coffee. I'm just relaxed.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you have all these brainstorms, all these things start coming down.
Or you can sit and stress for the next 3 hours or 3 days or 3 months. I mean, whichever. Or you can just take a step back.
Shit, I did that yesterday. And the day before. Yeah, I got to work on that.
You get to a point where you feel like you can't do anything about anything, then don't. Just take a step back.
Mm-hmm.
Go with the flow. If you do it right, it'll take you where you need to go.
That's right.
Alright, rhymed.
Take a drink.
Gotta have a monster.
Oh man, the monsters. See, that's another person I need to talk to.
Indeed.
Maybe we can get a contract with the monster.
A little plug there. Look, all we need is a monster machine. That's just about most of the world, actually, but it's pretty much how it works, unfortunately. It's all a matter of perspective.
Yep.
It's not very dudish.
I don't know how long we've been doing this, but I probably should be working towards a wind down.
I think at
it's
least
been a good
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Well, at least that's what your phone recorder says there.
Holy shit, it's only been 15 minutes. We gotta talk for another 4 hours.
Yeah. And then we'll have 15 minutes worth of content. Oh, brain fart.
I love it. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. Am I allowed to say these people's name without, like Joe Rogan? Am I allowed to say Joe Rogan?
If you're speaking about him, you're not like saying he endorses you or anything like that. I don't think that. Yeah, we can talk about whoever we want. Free country. We can brush on current events. This whole Trump apparently wanted to buy Canada.
Oh yeah.
Canada's not for sale. They don't currently. They're not interested in being our 52nd state. Apparently.
Right.
But the thought, you know, the thought was there. You know,
it was a nice thought.
The gesture. You know, that's what counts.
And I'm sure the selling point was, but our healthcare is so much better.
Well, he used one. I read that he's like, oh, but it would be the North America plug. Like, it would be a beautiful continent, all of North America united, you know.
Yeah.
But he left Mexico out. But I mean, hey, we don't need a 53rd state. That could just be. No, I don't think Texas wants it either. But I mean, I don't know.
Now, so and I will admit, like, deep down, like in a, I guess, human state of things, because I know, you know, people in power have too much power and it goes to their head. But I mean, I think it would be great, but at the same time, I know it wouldn't be great getting there.
The transition
period.
Yeah, it'd be chaos.
I mean, it's the same as like a world government or whatever. In theory, it would be like magical, but yeah, I don't think so.
The only way it would go smooth as possible would be as if everybody really wanted that.
Yep.
You know, and that's going to be.
And the only way to make that happen is to literally go to war. I mean, and the same with if we were to unite the Americas, which I love the idea, because and mainly it's because the United States have been calling ourselves Americans America.
Yeah, America.
Oh, as if South America, you know,
it's a bit pretentious.
Central America, and really we're part of Central America if you consider.
I don't think they use their government's not. South America is each country governs itself like we were originally supposed to.
Yeah.
Here in the United States before the Civil War.
And
that's another podcast. That's a good one though. That conspiracy theory there.
And I like how like all these conspiracy theories are talking about how it's going to come down to one world government. We already have a one world government.
It's called money.
It's behind the scenes. You don't see it. It's like all those secret societies, money.
Money.
I mean, actually that's.
It all comes down to how much money it really does. Because you don't see any of these secret places, like, you know, secretive societies and whatnot, without money.
Right.
They're all very wealthy.
Well, if you go back in time, you see the Knights Templar were the...
Oh, they pillaged quite a bit of things. I mean...
Oh, they did it, but they were the ones that brought banking and all that.
Central banking.
Central banking and all that.
That's something we should do on a podcast, too, because I have a lot to say about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I think what I'm hoping we discover with this little podcast venture, this whole Dudist thing, is that it's a frame of mind.
Yeah.
If you want to be stuck in a 9 to 5, if you want to go to work every day,
there's nothing wrong with that.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But
that's not a dude thing, because there's going to be a lot of dudes that that's what they do, and they do it well.
Well, and I was going to say, like,
you even enjoy it, baby. I mean,
you don't want to. I mean,
you got to do what makes you happy.
You got to be able to live.
Yeah.
And I want to be happy, and that's where the whole 9 to 5 job doesn't work for me.
For some of us, it doesn't. And that doesn't that's not necessarily a make it or break it dude thing. We have a lot of dudes that like their 9 to 5 job,
and
they're happy with it. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
But
there's
yeah,
things
for some
I like
of us,
about
it's
my
just
job.
a little more. Our brains are more adventurous, maybe, or just we have ADD. I don't know.
Definitely ADD. Definitely ADD.
If everybody was the same, it would be boring. There'd be no, basis on, no perspective on what was good or bad or anything. Right. Imagine this. Imagine if, all right, so if there was no good or bad, everything would just be the same, and it's just like there would be the point. So you got to have the good and the bad.
Oh, for sure.
You have to.
Well, that's the whole yin yang. I mean, and Buddhism kind of takes a lot of that philosophy from Buddhism and Taoism and all that. The whole yin yang.
Buddhism, let's say you feel like you're stuck on that negative side, you know, no matter what I do, you know, whatever.
It always comes back
Here's
around.
the thought I had over the years is like, man, without people like me having a shitty life or a shitty time or rough time, those of you that are enjoying your life there would be no, without the bad, there's no good. So you're welcome, but you're not. You know,
Right.
that's a negative mindset. Something I still struggle with sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But where was I going with it? I don't know where I was going with it exactly, but
yeah, it's like, I mean, I kind of see where you're
oh
going.
no, okay, I know where I was going with it. Can you come back from that you know, the negative side of things, and you know what, in a lifetime you can.
Yeah.
It's a
the
balance.
circle.
It's a balance of things,
Yeah.
you know, and you
Well,
want to.
And actually, I wanted to talk about that. And I might do like a video short or something, about the symbols and the things. Because I mean, symbolism is in every religion. I mean, you got the star, you got the cross, you got the all that stuff.
Ultimately, that's like the basis of our original form of communication too, is symbolism. You know, something that represents something. It's a reference.
But if you look at the symbolism of the wheel, and how it relates to life, and how, I mean, like the yin yang, it's round.
Okay,
it has two shapes that go into each other.
Yeah, the swastika, it's an ancient symbol. It's got the rotating 4 seasons, for example, or however you look at that, or the 4 elements, or you know, however it's interpreted. Yeah, it's just a constant wheel. It's a never-ending loop.
Then just like the star, you know, the
procession of things.
But the perception, it's like the swastika is like, you know, the inverse of, you know, what the Buddhists were, you know, it was good, the cycle, like, and then you have the star, of course, you know, the ones we call pagans, or the Antichrists,
the pinnacle,
you know, where they turn the star upside down to be evil.
It's all about taking sides of it.
It's taking sides, and I can't believe there is a war. There is a war of good and evil, and that's why I like being in the middle. I'm the guy. So one of the sayings, and I think this is in. I'm gonna have to double check. I think it's in the Dude ATX by Oliver Benjamin.
Okay.
But he says. Right between yin and yang is where you'll find the dude, and it's because we walk that line. We got our feet in both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not good, we're not bad.
We got the potential to go either way.
And we can go either way, but we don't want to. We want to stay in the middle. We want to stay.
It's all about that conscious decision.
It's the balance
to go for that good vibe, that good energy.
It's like you can stand on that end of the teeter-totter, you could stand on that end of the teeter-totter, but the only one that's going to stand in the end is the one that's in the middle of the teeter-totter.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, that's the way I look at it, but...
I remember part of a song once, it said it's like teeter-tottering between brilliance and insanity.
Yep. I mean, there's a lot in life that I think we overlook because we're so busy, and we have to provide, we have to do this, we have to get a bigger house, we have to get a nicer car. And I love my car.
Preconceived notions and things, or you know, society's guidelines or whatever.
Yeah. But it is the attachments that hold us back.
Yeah.
It's the money that holds us back.
Yeah.
And it's the people that want to control all of that hold us back.
Somebody said to me once, money's not the root of evil, the root of all evil, but the love of money is. That's the thing about money.
And that's the thing. Most people, I mean, I hate that there's the elites, but most people, they don't even want to work this hard. They just want to live. They want to enjoy life.
Yeah, and that's
the
basis.
What
we're really supposed to be here for. It's not to fucking work and slave and, you know, work to live, live to work. Just to get by, just to feed yourself, just to go back and repeat the process that you kind of, you know. There's always a way that you can sort of break out of that cycle, no matter what your situation.
And there's a way
to do that, to just keep that vibe, the positive vibe.
You gotta stay positive. I think that's a lot of it. Staying positive, staying with it.
Keep your eyes open for, you know, and go with the flow.
Go with the flow. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for the flow.
Me neither.
I mean, it's...
And see, if you fight the flow, it'll take you and it'll wash you under. You'll go with the undertow then.
Yeah.
So you don't want to fight the flow. You just go with the flow. ride that
Well,
way.
and that's
Just
what
ride
I was
that way,
doing, was
man.
hanging on to a dead-end job.
That'll
you
anchor
know,
and weigh you down.
I was anchored.
Yeah.
Still kind of
Another
anchored.
thing is,
but,
when you come up out of the water, then people see you're starting to do well. You got to watch out. Once it's,
Yep.
you get away from the anchors, you got the leeches. So you got to watch for anchors and leeches. Not to be overly suspicious of everybody around you, but you want to keep that negativity away from you.
that's right.
Yeah.
No, you got to be aware, but you don't want it to take you. You don't
Yeah.
want it to. You don't want to succumb to it.
I would imagine we're going to have two different types of dudes that are going to, come in our path through this whole project. Is you're going to have dudes that are already where they're at in life and enjoying being a true dude,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to spread the word. And you have the ones that are just coming into it, that need their fellow dudes to help and everything.
Yeah. Well, and I imagine, and I hope that this will build on that. I hope that dudes become more inclined to help out their neighbor and their not just their friends, but their neighbors and their community.
When did we become every man for himself? Not my problem. That seems to be very common.
But it's
Started, for me as a kid growing, I was born in '84. So like when I was going to school in the '90s, you just started seeing the start of the disrespect, and and then after COVID, you had the disassociation, the distancing thing, and that did not help social matters as far as that goes. There's another concept. There's another topic right there for another podcast.
Oh man, we could.
You can have guest speakers.
We're gonna have to make that a live one.
Yeah. We have people calling in.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Talk show.
Hell yeah.
Call in and shoot the shit. Shoot the shit with Matt and Nate.
And we're gonna do that. That's one of my big plans coming up. Is I'm thinking about doing a live feed, but once a month I want to do kind of a big kind of thing with everybody and just try to get chat and everything, like put it all together into just one long
the dude conference
monthly
of
yeah conference of dudes. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I gotta write that one down.
It's something that'll evolve as we go. I think we got the back and forth, as long as we just have a little more readily available on each topic in our brains, like study up a little bit ahead of time,
right,
kind of thing, so we can expand on each one just a little bit. But I think it's a good start. We got a good rhythm going, or a start to a good rhythm. I think we need to maybe have just before our podcast, we'll just kind of outline it a little bit later,
right,
and then it can be very, very basic, and wherever it just veers off to from there, cool, we'll let it roll.
Right.
But as long as we have something to
I definitely need to organize. I mean, I got all
pick a couple main topics that we're definitely going to cover, and then everything else is extra.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I clearly have all the data. I just got to organize it and structure
Just utilize this AI thing to our advantage. I'm going to get on my fucking office and get it. I need a usable space that's not like I'm sitting in. My bed is like this wide, and as long as maybe the back seat and the front seat combined. So like I'm trying to do all this stuff. The laptop's here, trying not to fall off the side of the bed. My drink's over here, and I'm spilling my ashtray or something. Like, damn it, man. So it's not working as a functional space for me. I need to declutter, so I'm throwing things away. When I came here, I had nothing but like a couple bags of clothes, and that's about it. And they were all ratty as it was. So like the things I gathered things, so it felt like I had something, anything. I don't know if that's the beginning of hoarding or maybe one spoke of hoarding, but like at least I had something, even if it was a bunch of electronic junk, or things that I could maybe in my mind turn into something or has some sort of value or benefit or use. Cool, but now I don't need all that shit necessarily.
Yeah.
It's kind of just getting in my way, stepping on stuff, tripping on stuff, breaking stuff, cursing at it. Well, I
used to do it with like coat hangers and.
Oh yeah, mine's electronic things like broken phones. I have tubs of them.
Electronics.
But it's come to my. It has helped me because I've fixed a lot and sold things or used it to my advantage. Made something out of nothing.
Yep.
Which is another topic we can have if you want to do a podcast, like I said, about the thing I built here. And what all went into that.
Yeah, I really wish I planned this a little better, wrote it all down.
That's what, yeah, we just
had
need to
more
have a
like
little bit
direction
more.
points.
Yeah, just a guideline, just a real general.
But this is a good start. You know, this is
Yeah, it's part of the process.
We had to do something and get it done, and
we made it over a half hour.
And we made it over a half hour.
Woo-hoo!
This might be.
We might get like 4 minutes of good stuff out of it. But like I said, we can always do the call thing or whatever.
Yep.
I kind of like those, like the talk show things where people call in and like, hey, today we have so and so from Chicago.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And let me know, man. Email me or put a text on there or whatever.
You know, there's your engagement, interaction.
Because I can definitely do that. You guys have topics and things y'all want to talk about. Maybe we can get you on the line and put you on there.
Yeah, we'd love to hear the fellow dude voice.
Love to hear the fellow dude voice. It's not just about my voice. I got a sexy voice, but it's not just my idea. It's the community idea. It's our. This is our simulation, man. We got to make it, the way we want it.
Yeah. You're only here for
manifest destiny.
Oh, that's another topic there, man. We just got like 5 new ones. You're gonna have to watch this like 6 times to write these down, but
yep.
We got this. It's evolving. It's growing. It's progressing. It's
evolving way too fast.
And,
it is evolving way too fast. I love it though, because it's the character. It's the.
At least something's happening.
It is happening.
We're doing something.
Something
it's working-ish. Just keep focused.
Well, I just can't
believe...
ADD. Like we haven't really... I mean, we haven't made any money on this. We haven't done anything.
It's a lot of preparation, a lot of doing before...
Making content and, trying to just get the word out there and organizing and planning.
And creating content, yeah. It's content creation is a lot of it. But now with AI, like this is going to be...
This is going to help out so much.
It's doable. Yep. It is totally doable
I'm trying not to do too much of the AI, but...
Dude, you can do days and months worth of stuff in minutes.
Yep. The planning itself... It is paid for.
Because to read through something like this and proofread or edit as far as like change things I don't like and add things that we do like type things, that's a lot less work and a lot quicker to just review something than it is to fucking sit and write it all from scratch. That whole process when AI lays it out mostly for you, and then you just kind of proofread and whatnot from there
and tweak. Yeah. And that's what I've been doing with this.
You can even have it rewrite the draft that you just had. It was
and I'm going to have to have a whole little podcast thing on the AI stuff.
Yes, and that's going to be
because it's helping out so much.
That's going to be another popular draw. To
they want to know what I'm using.
AI stuff, yeah, because that's a new big thing.
Yeah.
And to bring your regular average dude that's computer savvy or whatever, tech savvy and competent into that realm is a very dudely thing to do.
Oh, actually. Dude, yeah. Seriously.
Yeah. And that'll bring you maybe some collab people that are like, hey, I know a lot about AI. I can maybe help you guys out with something.
Right.
And that's, you never know. I mean,
and that's the thing. I don't know much about it. I started with that chat GPT.
I've only just begun to dabble, just as well as you. I mean,
and you guys check out chat GPT. You can start it for free. It's a good beginner place for the AI stuff.
I also recommend if you really want to get into the AI stuff, you need to understand what LLMs are, the large language models. So that's something else that goes along with it. Is you do your research a little bit. You got to do your homework, unfortunately.
Yeah. And there is.
You can have AI even explain it to you. You don't even have to read it. You can listen to it.
Yeah. AI will tell you how to work it.
I can't stand the voice, but.
But yeah, that chat GPT was a good place for learning. And then I moved up to this this really fun one that is going to be more managing, and I want to get more into that on another subject sometime. Yeah,
the chat GPT or the whole AI thing in general is the next new big everything.
Well, and they've been doing it for so long. It's just that we're now figuring this out.
They've now been able to market, monetize it, and use it to their advantage more so. And we have the technology as far as the hardware goes that can now process faster. I don't know if we've reached the human mind or past it. I think we have. I don't know as far as how many calculations per second or whatever it can do. But the technology is crazy now.
It is getting crazy.
I remember I had a 486 with Windows 3 on it. It had 4 megabytes of RAM and 33 megahertz processor.
That was the whole thing.
I think we had got a 500 megabyte hard drive, and that was like, holy shit, like that's top of the line. Especially because we got the thing from Fingerhut.
Oh yeah.
But before that, it was a TRS-80, a Tandy TRS-80 with the 12-inch floppy disks.
Yep.
And my dad was a preacher, so he'd tape his sermons up. You'd hear him up there printing it out, back and forth on the fucking thermal feed.
Oh yeah.
Dude, but he had
the little
attic.
Had the little wheels on the side that had the little holes.
This printer was a piece of furniture. Like it was like, it would shake the whole house because he had it in the attic.
Yeah.
So the desk would like the whole house is vibrating from this thing. It had a
dude, that old dial-up.
Oh yeah.
Early internet. Man, these kids don't even understand.
So I worked at an internet provider when I wasn't even 20 yet. And so I had free internet access, dial-up, 56K, man. 56K was the shit then. That was right when DSL was starting to come out. I worked at the internet place, and the DSL was only 115 baud, was 256K modems.
Yeah.
That's it. So I figured out that you could do this thing called multi-link, because we had 2 phone lines at the house, one for the internet dedicated, one for phone calls. Nobody ever fucking called us.
Right.
So I got a second 56K modem put in my computer. So I had 2 modems, and I dialed up on both, and multi-linked it in one connection. I had DSL speeds on 2 phone lines.
Hell yeah.
Working at the internet place. And that actually opened their eyes to an exploit where people could connect more than once with their accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, oh shit, we better lock that down. Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, that was that nerd. But that was Napster days. Dude, I downloaded so many MP3s and videos and stuff back then. Not that that's, a good thing to do, but...
well, what's funny is there's so many ways to... I mean, it's...
Damn you, Lars Ulrich.
It didn't just go away. It just moved.
Yeah, it's just the first one. Yeah, you had
you just got to go to you got to go
was
torrent.
The next thing, yeah. And then they had Tor, which was the whole the dark web or whatever, the whole Tor network, the anonymous browsing or whatever, which was a spin-off of Torrent, I think, or vice versa or something like that. They were related, but it all goes back to Tor tunneling, which is the nerd stuff behind the networking protocols and all that. But
oh, it's amazing how big the web is.
It's crazy. It is. And if AI ever has like all the knowledge of all that, like I hope it has the sense or capability to sift through the immense pile of bullshit that's on the internet.
Yeah, it doesn't read into the bullshit.
Oh my! Well, then you go to AI stuff. All this AI created content on Facebook and everything else. Dude, there are some people that aren't as intelligent as the rest, and that's okay. If you're
well. And so what I'm learning, so there's this hot chicken, I forget her name, she's in England somewhere, she's a badass guitar player.
Okay.
And I'll have to get her name, but I wish I could. Shit, I forgot what I was going to say about that, but she's a badass guitar player. That's about all I can say now.
We could do something with that cool concept too, perhaps. Even if it's just local ATX stuff or whatever.
Oh shit!
Up and coming artists and things. And
yes, dudes.
Yes, fellow dudes with bands.
Musicians, artists.
Yeah.
Anybody that has a kind of a dude vibe, man. Because I want to promote you. I want to bring this up. All of that.
Creativity, creativeness. Not all dudes are creative, but we want to hear from those of you that are as well.
Yeah.
Or,
well, and creativity comes in many
we need a little bit of that too. So we collaborate.
Yeah.
Come hang out and do a little dude shit. Whatever it's called. Fellow dude.
We're
shit.
about including and not excluding.
Yes. And if you feel like we can help you out with anything, if you'll learn more about what we can do and what we're into and stuff as this progresses. It can be interpreted in many different ways. The transformer, the old blackened and burned up. There's like, I'll slap it back up there.
Yeah,
it's fine. It just caught on fire twice. It's all right. When the wind blows, it just watch out for the sparks.
I wonder if there was another one that was right next to it, maybe.
Oh no, that's the same one that blew up last time.
Oh, it is?
Yep. I don't know if they just switched the guts out or like, the wire was just loose inside. It's fine.
Right.
Maybe that's why it goes out every couple of weeks or something. Sometimes for 2 days at a time. They got smart meters now, digital smart meters. They can shut us off. Nobody even has to come out. They just, from the office, shut us down.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then they can charge you $120 to turn it back on. Like they have to do shit.
Right. Yeah.
Here, hold on, let me press space bar.
That'd be $150.
Yep. Well, it's at $80 for a month, $80 fee. And if you use no electricity at all, it's an $80 a month service fee just to have electricity through Encore.
If you're not using it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's actually the dudely thing to do to let people know how much Encore sucks balls.
Oh, yeah.
They're the most horrible power company, utility company there is. So just throwing that out there. Just fellow dudes, look out. If you work at Encore or something, I mean, hey, I hope you guys figure things out. If there's any way we can help.
Yeah.
I
We're
have
having
the
fun, though. That's the
attention span
important.
of a gnat sometimes. Like a squirrel with a gnat inside his brain or in his skull. You know. We can't all be focused as much as others, but we're trying.
We're trying.
If you can help us focus, or you can support our cause and support our focus, hit us up.
We need all the focus we can get.
And stay tuned for our next spectacular podcast, or whatever.
So I got Sundays. I'm going to be dropping the videos. Mondays, I plan on doing the podcast, having the podcast up. Thursdays,
Storefront
Tuesday,
coming soon.
I got the store. Well, I mean, the storefront. So the store on Patreon is up. I have some digital pictures you can get there. Some funny ones with Willie Nelson and you know the dude and everything. I think I might even have a couple goofy pictures of myself on there. I don't know.
It's barely a sneak preview of
It's
what's
barely
to
a
come.
sneak preview, but
we'll do another thing dedicated to just about what we're going to do with the whole storefront and all that.
yeah, and we're gonna get more in there. It's just little by little, a little piece here, a little piece there. I'm gonna get all that fun stuff. I gotta get the pendant keychains, man. That's important.
Still putting the puzzle together.
You know, putting it together. But
We're
yeah,
about 30 pieces into 100 piece right now.
Go to Patreon, become a Patreon member, because that's how we're gonna make this happen.
The links should be at the bottom of whatever page you're on, or whatever bio or links.
Yep.
You know, should be able to find it on the page you're viewing.
And of course, you can listen to this podcast on any of your podcast devices. Just if you need to, you can get the RRS link from Patreon, but it's and you can listen right there on Patreon as well.
We got our website. The domain names will be functional within the week, and we look forward to having some feedback actually from all of our fellow dudes.
Yes, we need some feedback. We need to know if our direction is right, if we need to change direction, or I don't know. I just want to hear from you guys, see what you guys think and what you guys want.
I mean, if you guys think, hey, you guys are morons and you should stop, you know, if it's
let us know.
let us know.
Let us know.
And same goes with the other end. Hopefully we get some of those positive, you know, it's all about the dude, the positivity.
It's the positivity, man. We need the positivity.
We need the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, if it's, we need just honest input, honest feedback.
But we got this rolling. So I got the video Sunday, Monday you got podcast. Tuesday I'm going to be doing the meet and greet for the members. So members get signed up, and we'll get together and have a little meet and greet on Tuesdays, and then on Wednesdays we're going to have the videos drop on YouTube. That is what I have so far. The 4 days, the main days: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Cause screw the rest of the week.
Screw the rest of the week. We got, you know, a dude's got to sleep, you know.
I was gonna say I got shit to do, but you know.
Yeah, you got shit to do.
Sleeping's good sometimes. It's good. On occasion.
But,
hey, this neighbor over here, I call him Rock Chucker. See how he's riding his mower facing us? Well, on top of the roof, I found about 7 rocks, and the only explanation is that he shot them from his lawnmower over onto our roof. So I call him Rock Chucker.
Yeah.
I'm glad they got a good look and see who's throwing rocks and stuff.
Well, you know, it's not
I got
summer
solar
yet.
panels up there. I'm just saying. We need to relocate those or put up a Rock Chucker fence or something.
Definitely.
That would have to be about 30 feet tall, but Rock Chucker. It's been a good first trial run here.
You know, we got 48 minutes. Hell yeah.
Our goal was 45, so
yep.
I mean, half of it's bullshit, but I trust your editing skills to pick out the good stuff.
There'll be some good stuff.
You can leave some of the dumb stuff. I'm sure somebody will get a kick out of it.
Oh, it is all about the dumb stuff. In fact, I think
We got a lot of that.
From what I'm learning from my videos, it's all about the dumb stuff.
Another thing we're gonna be putting up on the website once it's launched is we'll have just random stuff to watch, cool clips and things like that. You might see a groundhog climbing a tree or some weird, random shorts or whatever.
Well,
so keep tuned for that stuff.
I got some stories and books and things that
we'll be putting up a lot of video content,
and a lot of video content. I'm actually thinking of making a little cartoon thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh, I'd be interested in that. I was just thinking the same kind of thing.
Or
a music video.
I've been playing with that little ninja squirrel thing, which is now the squirrel dude. He is now the squirrel dude.
Okay.
But he went on a whole, pilgrimage to become the dude. To find the dude. He was a ninja. He was raised ninja, and he found the dude. His way is the dude.
Ooh, I like the whole comic slash cartoon thing. I like that. We'll talk about that later. Let me brainstorm on that. Let me back on that.
But yeah, I'm working on that story right now. I'm working on a story, and I might make that into a cartoon. I don't know.
If you have any stories or publications or anything that you would like to share with us, that's another thing we're interested in. Even if it's maybe we'll turn your story into a cartoon or something. We need some feedback, some input. We want to hear from you guys.
Because this is, as much as I'm enjoying doing all this, man, it's about all of us. It's about you guys.
We want you included in your interaction.
Yep. Let me wrap this up, man. Thank you, Matt, for joining me on this venture. We'll definitely have you again.
Right on, man. And to all you dudes out there, just go with the flow, man. Take it easy.
Take it easy. But yes, sir. Be good, be safe, and many blessings, y'all. Have a good day.